Now, are you looking forward into getting a side hustle that can actually make you some extra coin and you feel like, hey, guess what? Well, I'm employed or maybe I'm not, and I'm looking forward into getting something that can actually make me some extra coin here and there. All right, today on this video and right now, I'm gonna share with you 5 best side hustles that you can actually pick in this 2024. I know you've been hearing of people talking about side hustles and what have you. Now, this is that video that you've been looking forward into. And by the way, guess what? I actually post a video each and every day talking about money, how to invest, and all those kind of things. And if you don't want to miss any of my good videos in the future, do this. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free of charge. Down below there is a small button written subscribe. Hit that magical button and also like this video. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Let's get into the business now. Point number one thing that you're supposed to know right now, if there is something that is paying, wherever there is attention, there is money. And where people are actually, you can be able to solve people's issues, then you can be able to get paid. So what am I talking about? Number one, talk about tutoring. Tutoring, okay? And when I talk about tutoring, you're like, okay, fine. What are you saying about tutoring? There's one thing I know and you cannot be able to convince me otherwise. Each and everyone, you, me, and everyone who is watching this video, and everyone whom we don't know, we all have that thing that you can be able to share with people. Personally, I am here to share things to do with finance and how to invest. I know those things. You're watching here, probably you're a teacher. You're watching here, probably you're a doctor. You're watching here, probably you are that individual who can bring value to the society. Now, the point is, how do you make money out of that? Now, this is how you do it, okay? Now, first, it starts with you showing people who you are and telling people. For example, let's say I had the knowledge about finance and investment. I never came before a camera and record a video and post on my YouTube. Probably you who is watching me, you wouldn't even know whether I exist. All right? Therefore, it means I'll be sitting on my talent, okay? And by the way, remember this. If I can look forward into 10, 15 years to come, actually your social media handle will be your curriculum vitae or be the CV that people will be looking forward to understanding who you are. All right. Now, the point is this. Now, how do you make money out of that what you have in your home? Let's say maybe you were just a stay-at-home mom, but you're so good at cooking. You know how to cook. Or maybe let's say you are very good at children or kids. And people tell you, wow, how do you bring your kids? You're so good at this. Or maybe let's say you do in construction and you're a very good guy, but then there's a very wonderful guy who does the molding in Kenya. You can go check that guy, okay? No, the point is now, how do you make money out of that? So if you come here, post things to do with, say, whatever you do. For example, you are a surveyor, you sell lands. You can tell people this is the process of selling land. Hey, this is the process of actually getting yourself out of the mental distress, okay? I have a very good friend of mine called Yoga and Goga on this YouTube streets. He actually does things to do with yoga and maybe how you can relax your mind and all those kind of things, okay? Now, the point is this. If you can come here, show people that what you do, you can cook. Just turn on the camera. You are cooking, turn on the camera. You're actually out there. You are good at singing, turn on the camera. You are out there, you are farming, turn on the camera. You are out there bringing up your kids and how to bring up small kids or teenagers, turn on the camera. You are out there, you are a lawyer, turn on the camera. Tell people, talk to people. By the way, if you've realized, in Kenya, we have a lot of many political analysts in Kenya. Right now, as we speak, they actually have a YouTube channel. For example, great PLO Lumumba, okay? I know you all know PLO Lumumba. He has a YouTube channel where he talks about, back then he never used to. He used to maybe wait for the invitation to a TV or mainstream media. And right now, he gets paid by the YouTube, by him making those videos. He's being watched all over the world. So what does it tell you? Whatever you are saying, whatever you can do, turn on the camera. I don't know who will ever teach Africans this secret. Turn on the camera. Let people know who exist, and you have a good thing that you can share with people. That way, you not only get paid by the YouTube, because the other thing, you can actually be able to get clients, okay, from the videos that you're making out there. And also, you can also be able to write some books. I am a writer. I do write some books. I write business plans. I prepare business proposals. Now you can be able to make some cash out of that. This thing is not complicated. It's only that you're trying to make it complicated. You are out there. You don't even know what buttons to press and all those kind of things. So tutoring is the easiest, the fastest that you can actually make some cash out of it. Simple. Don't start saying, hey, I'm a camera shy. It's okay. It's not a must that you record your face. By the way, have you ever come across some, YouTube channel that you never see? Even those guys will actually hear some background voice, people just talking and showing some, animated pictures and what have you. Yeah, they are there. There are people who do not have the confidence to stand before a camera. So if you're that kind of an individual, come on, just do something. Be on camera, be on social media, and you can be able to do something at the end of the day. All right? Let's go to the point number 2. Point number 2, this is quite interesting one, is actually deliveries and running what we call the errands. Deliveries, this pen of mine is trying to, deliveries and what? And errands. What does it mean? Okay, have you ever been or have you ever gone to, if you're Kenya, you can relate to this. Have you ever gone to a place called Huduma Center? Huduma Center in Kenya is that section where all the government services are concentrated. You know, where if you want to do something to do with driving license, anything and everything as far as the government services are concerned, okay? And then you find a lot of queues, long queues. Some of the people who are queuing there are working in offices. They're actually sitting on their time. They ought to be somewhere and all those kind of things. You can come up with these services of running people's errands. You can be able to actually do them, do them on their behalf, okay? Provided you come up with a good website, whereby it's a reliable website, you actually brand your company, you can inform your people, so that at least they appear what we call the professional way. Therefore, you can be able to run those errands. There are some people who usually have some motorbikes, okay? We call them boda boda here in Kenya. You go register your bike into a company. I don't want to mention the company, I'm not advertising them. You can register your bike to that company. Whenever there is an order, as far as maybe the food is concerned, maybe delivering something is concerned, maybe something that has been delivered in a pickup station, someone want to take that thing from home, you can actually assign that and be able to make some extra coin. All right. Other thing is be able to come in between what actually disturbs a lot of people and be able to offer that service. For example, hey, somebody needs to go back to the water and sanitary whatever station. Maybe you want to file some things. Maybe you want to go to the KRA. Maybe somebody want to take some few whatever into a bank. Maybe not really money, but some documentation or something also. If you guys can actually sit down and come up with that solution, maybe a website, you can actually come up with a solution that you can be able to solve to people's and be able to make some money as you progress to the next level. It is not complicated. Yeah, obviously, I know what you'll say. It is easier said than done. That's an excuse of a lazy person. I did not say in my video it is easier done than said. All what you need to do is put yourself out there, take an action, and be able to progress to the next level. There is no any other way. You have to be creative, solve people's problem, and be able to make something at the end of it. Number three, now it's something called affiliate marketing. I know you've ever heard of this, affiliate marketing, okay? Affiliate marketing is actually, it's quite interesting. Let me just explain this point. Affiliate marketing is whereby you are served or you are given a certain link. Say you're all over the social media, and of course, obviously, by virtue of you being here on YouTube, you're on social media. Most of the people nowadays are on social media. You are on TikTok, you are on Instagram, you are on YouTube, you are on whatever the place you are, okay? Now, you have that guy that usually post a video out there, or maybe you post a post there and you're telling people, hey, having fun or doing what, and then your post attracts like 1,000 people, 1,000 likes. Now, let me tell you one secret. You can actually make money out of that. How do you do that? You can actually partner with a company. Once you partner with a company, they share with you a certain specific or special link that when people click that link, they go directly to that company, purchase anything and everything. For example, if you're in Kenya, there is a very big online company whereby we buy things online. Okay, I don't want to mention those companies. You know those companies. So you can actually go there, get an affiliate link with them, be able to embed that link into your social media. And when people click that link, and of course, you can actually be actively driving traffic towards your social media, and you can as well direct them. And for example, say ladies have this tendency of saying, hey, how do you think about my dressing? How do you think about my hair? What do you think about my skin routine and all of that? So those products that you're using and people are finding it amazing and good, you can actually tell them, hey, by the way, if you'd like to get my guy or my plug where you can get all these things, guess what? Click that link down below there. You're gonna get something like 20% discount if you put my name out there. And also, but have you ever seen these celebrities and these social media guys talking about that? That is what we call that's what we call the affiliate marketing. Okay, so once you direct that traffic towards that specific company, then they actually purchase, then you're given a certain commission out of that money that they have done what they have actually used in that company. Okay, well, I'm about to explain another one that kind of mirrors this one, but it's a bit different. Okay, now the point is here on affiliate marketing, you ought to have a good traffic, you ought to be active member out there. For example, there are great ladies whom I usually see at the evening on TikTok. You know, these ladies usually go to Gikomba. For those who do not know what is a Gikomba and you're watching from outside the Kenya, it's like a big market in Kenya. It's actually a very big market where they sell a variety of commodities stretching all the way from food to clothing and what have you. Okay, I know in your country you must have that place. Okay, so they usually go there, get those nice dressing, affordable dressing. They come back home, they wash them, they iron them, then they package, and then at the evening they will be live on TikTok, and then they're saying, hey, if you need this dress, let's go for 200. Then she dresses that, and then she goes out there, she comes with another one, she comes, by the way, if you want this, and then they goes to the town CBD. They rent shelving. There are some places where people have actually built a very big house, not really rented a house, and then there are these partitions of shelving. Then you can go rent a space there, and then you can put your product there. Then you tell people, hey, if you love this one, I would like to get it, go to a certain plaza, a certain building, a certain skyscraper, whatever, floor number, whatever, room number, whatever, and then you're gonna get somebody there, then you can get it. See, that's how you do it. This person has not gone with the hassles of having the licensing and whatever. The person who has rent or is renting them the entire shelving space is the one who caters for the licensing. One caters for all other social amenities out there. The person only pays for that shelf. Some shelves goes for 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, depends on the size of that shelf that you want. Come on, that's an idea that you can actually pick and be able to make some cash as far as this year is concerned. Okay, let's go to the other one that actually kind of sort of mirrors each other. There's something called drop shipping. Okay, now point number D, drop shipping. Drop shipping, it's actually at that idea there. It's not popular to some of the people, but it actually can work, and you can be able to do something called what do we call drop shipping? Is a situation whereby here you are, okay, and here there is a company, and here are people who want to buy from that given company. So instead of the guys going directly to the company, you provide a virtual store. This is a virtual store, okay? Now, this virtual store is whereby these guys, instead of going to their company, now they do not know the company, but they know you. Let's say you are an influencer or celebrity or whatever, or you're just an average individual, because we have a lot of people who are doing this. And then because you do not have the following and whatever, you can actually approach guys who have done what we call the digital marketing, whereby they can actually market your virtual store to those kind of influencers at affordable fee, and therefore you can actually attract guys to your place. Now here you are. You just have a virtual store. A virtual store you can open from a certain website like Shopify or something of sort. It's actually accessible. Once you open that Shopify store, or if you have a website, you can actually use your website. Now, what happens is that you take that what is being sold by this company. Okay. Once you take that what is being sold by this company, you actually post it on your virtual store, and then you're provided with what we call a link. Now, what happens is that when a client clicks the link for a certain specific item, that actually order goes directly to the company. Company realizes there's someone who needs a certain thing. The company caters for the shipping, the storage, and everything. You yourself, you're doing nothing. You don't have to pay the rent. You don't have to pay the stores. You don't have to have a store where you can keep all the things. No, you're just taking that what is there. You mirror it in your shop, you mirror it in your virtual store. The clients get it from you, they click it, then they go direct. Once they click it, they take it directly to the company. They do the payment to the company and everything. Provided you'll be able to actually monitor that there was somebody who actually clicked on your store, and therefore the company caters for everything: the logistics, the storage, the warehouse, the security, and what have you. Just in case there is any blockage, the company caters for. You're actually not gonna be charged anything in case of anything. Okay. Now what happens is that again you're paid a commission out of that thing that has been purchased. Most of the people actually become wealthy because of this drop shipping. Okay. Well, I know maybe we're like, I still didn't get the formula. Fine. You can always pick my number from the description. I already have a ready business plan on drop shipping. It's only 300, and you can get a copy and be able to actually analyze it, learn it, and be able to do something as far as the income is concerned. Now, the last one is actually selling merch. There's something called selling merch. Okay, selling merch. Selling merch is actually, have you ever seen, if you come from Kenya, you'll be able to relate to this. In Kenya, there is always this, maybe a phrase or maybe a saying that will trend, okay? Maybe something has just happened, and then there is a phrase that is actually trending out there, and people are using it constantly and every time. For example, in Africa, there was a phrase that was called "Run Murife" or something of sort. You know, I think it was a video emanated from Southern Africa or South Africa, wherever the place. So it was like "Run Murife" or something. It's actually, so there are some guys who are very keen with those, trending phrases. What they do. They actually make some hoods, make some t-shirts and what have you. They just write Murife or Run Murife or something of sort. So they're able to sell those things because it's a trending name and all those kind of things. And some of these guys do not have the printing machine or the printing centers. And because I know you're about to tell me, hey, buying those printing centers are very expensive. I'm not telling you to buy those, okay? You can actually buy bundles of these t-shirts, show up to these premises, and obviously when you have a large volume of them, you actually attract what we call an affordable price. Then you can be able to print them, put them on your social media, say, guys, guess what? The merch is available. Have some caps about Run Murife, have some t-shirts about this, to have t-shirts, all those kind of things. You can be able to tap on what is trending, be able to make customize a t-shirt on that, and then you can be able to sell it out there. Probably you can buy a t-shirt, maybe let's say at wholesale, maybe at 150 shillings. Then you print it with maybe let's say 100, and then you can be able to sell that t-shirt maybe even to 400 or 450. Then you've made something at the end of the day. That's what we call actually tapping an opportunity that is out there. Guess what? That marks the end of my video, but don't forget, click the like button, subscribe to the video, and also comment down below. For now, it's a goodbye, and see you in the next one.